ప్రజావాణి వార్తలకు నమస్కారం. ప్రత్యేక అవసరాల చిన్నారుల విషయంలో మరింత జాగ్రత్తలు తీసుకోవాలని గవర్నర్ తమిళసై సుందరరాజన్ సూచించారు. మానసిక ఎదుగుదల లోపంతో ఉన్న చిన్నారులను చేరదీయడాన్ని గవర్నర్ అభినందించారు. మార్గిక స్వచ్ఛంద సంస్థ ఆధ్వర్యంలో హైదరాబాద్ బంజారాహిల్స్లో మైండ్ స్విచ్ పుస్తకాన్ని ఆవిష్కరించి తమిళసై మాట్లాడుతూ మానసికంగా పరిపక్వత లేని వారికి సహాయ సహకారాలు అందించాలని అన్నారు. ఇటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలు చేపడుతున్న స్వచ్ఛంద సంస్థలను అభినందించారు.
I have to say, because of him I am here, and because Srimati Neena Rao Garu, I didn't have any introduction with her. So because when our Shri S.K. Joshi ji brought her, and as he said, because this is the need of the hour, more neglected problem, so I am here, he told. But I should say to support her, even though today is a very hectic day for me, totally engaged. But a person like me, if I am not supporting the noble cause which Neena Rao Garu has taken, it is unpardonable, I have to say. Because as a doctor, I am more concerned about the super abled children. Because I am concerned about the super abled children only, even though I studied in a very reputed university, the course of gynecology. You know gynecology, how it is a very lucrative specialty. Usually they say patient delivers, the gynecologist gets the fees. So it is very painlessly, patient will be painful, and very painlessly we can earn the money. But I didn't want to take that specialty. So after seeing some of the super abled children, I wanted to prevent them. Particularly some super ability cannot be prevented in utero, but some can be prevented in utero. If at all not prevented, some of the disabilities, for example Down syndrome, can be diagnosed as early as possible. If you suspect by 8 weeks to 12 weeks the possibility of Downs, then we can go for cordocentesis or amniocentesis for chromosomal study and assessing that whether to continue that pregnancy or not. If at all to continue, immediately what measures can be taken to rehabilitate the child immediately after the delivery. So I went particularly to help the super abled children. I chose the specialty of fetal therapy, and I went to Canada only to help the parents who were bearing the super abled children. Then I cannot say that anomalous child. So why I am telling, it is not that Madam Neena Rao came with Shri S.K. Joshi for this program. I am already very much concerned about this population of children. And one thing, as she said, one thing, it should be diagnosed as early as possible. As Shri Joshi ji mentioned, any small abnormality in their development should be easily picked up, early picked up. It's not easy, early picked up. And immediately that care should be given so that that motor activity can be corrected. But what the mistake we are all doing, we are watching the child to suffer, unable to cope up with the normal activities, and we want the child to cope up with the normal activities, and we force the child for certain activities, and we are forcing the child for some painful experience. And then finally we find out, during that time, that motor activity, the sensitivity, every will be in a mature state which could not be corrected, and the child is compelled to live with the disability. So it is us. We have to be educated. So only when Madam Neena Rao Garu came with the Mindscapes, I immediately accepted, because the book had the heart of the super abled children. But when I saw the book, without knowing the authors of the children who created that landscapes, we cannot say that they are super able to children. So the way they have been practiced, motivated, I really congratulate her, and a noble thought that the pain which I experience in my life, others should not experience. That's a very noble thought. She can motivate her son, and she can sit. But the noble thought that we should motivate others, so that I salute her intention. So because of that only, people like us, in spite of my busy schedule, I wanted to come here. And as our Honorable Prime Minister always says, these super abled children should be supported. And they should not, even the word should not indicate that they are disabled. That was his intention, he always says. And only one thing I want, as Mr. Joshi ji said, even though it is the most neglected branch of the medicine, because it needs patience and it is not very income oriented and it is service oriented, and the people who want to deal with the children or should dedicate more time towards them. So these all the things, drawbacks, the others are not coming forward to concentrate on this field. But now, because I went to the central government's Institute of Children for Super Abled Children, they are patiently, the teachers who are trained in that, patiently teaching the children. So first we have to salute them, because there I have seen very patiently, because the child to take one step, the child is taking 10 to 15 minutes, but the trainer very patiently. So it is God should give them all the strength to deal with the children. So it is all our duty, even though it is, I think that whenever there are requests from the super abled children or for their competitions, for the rallies, I accept it. Because even now today, super abled cricket tournament, they came and invited me, even though my dates were not available. I told, because to encourage them, I have to support them. So this all the things which I have to say this, because I am also very, as a gynecologist, I have seen so many children with the super ability and with all our support. And it takes a lot of conviction, courage to work in the specialized area and overcome the pressure of emotion. That is very important. Overcoming the emotion is the most difficult thing in the life. And I'm delighted to share that Margika's virtual talent show, Meraki show, was a proactive approach to display the experience, the beautiful thoughts and perceptions of little minds. This will help to reduce their anxiety and stress that was caused by the pandemic also. I am confident and I hope that this coffee table book will prove to be an important advocate for the cause of special needs children, and will also create awareness regarding the importance of art in the growth of any child, and more so in the case of a special child. And I really appreciate the presence of each and everyone, because if it is an entertainment, I mean, it's a good show, crowd will be there. But to support this cause, when each and everyone has assembled here, I really appreciate your presence, because each and everyone's presence will support the cause and support the motivators like her. It's not only my presence is important. The way you have come and you have supported her, really, I appreciate your presence. And don't think that this is the neglected area. We definitely will take care of things from when we come to know about certain things. then we will put forward all our efforts. So already we are moving forward in this support, but anyhow, I will do more, I will put more my efforts to support such cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the motivational speech. I'm sure this will give us more power. Thank you. I'd like you to please join us for the moment of the day, that is unveiling of the book. Dr. S.K. Joshi and Dr. Neena Rao, please. If we could have the books. Yes, thank you. I'm sure it's a moment of pride for everybody who's related to Magika. So feel free to give a round of applause for the unveiling of the book. Congratulations, Dr. Neena Rao.